I've seen a couple of videos saying that the feed dog teeth are supposed to be flush with the throat plate as the needle comes down.
With a needle plate right there, I want my feeder to be flushed.
The feed dogs are supposed to be flush with the top of the plate.
So I'm not seeing that here. The timing for the feed dog is set by the manufacturer by placing this screw from the connecting rod into the V-groove on the horizontal arm shaft. As far as I know, this hasn't been touched since 1950 when this was built. So that's not likely the problem. But is there a problem? Or is this simply how this machine was manufactured? And in case you're wondering why I'm messing with this, it's because all of my stitches are too short. If I have it set for 6 stitches per inch, it'll come out about 1/16 of an inch too short by the end of 1 inch. If I have it set to 7 stitches per inch, it'll come short by 1/8 of an inch by that first inch. If I have it set to 8 stitches per inch, it'll be short by 3/16 by that first inch. So I'm trying to find out why the short stitches are happening, what needs to be adjusted, and one of the main things that people keep on saying online is check your feed dog height and check the length of movement. I've done both of that. They also say check your presser foot pressure, and I've done that. I've brought it all the way down to the max at one point, and it's still not working. Whatever setting that I have this bar lowered to, if I have it 1/16 of an inch below that setting, I'll get the proper stitch length. Of course, if I wanted to go to 6 stitches per inch, I'm going to have to lower this bar down beyond what's available here, which means either removing the entire indicator plate and the stop, or doing what another YouTuber said, which is to take a Dremel and remove this portion of the stop, which he calls a hack. To me, it just seems like ruining your machine. I mean, if the engineers wanted you to do that in the first place, they would have made the thing without a stop there. So it doesn't make sense that that would be the case. So there has to be something maladjusted to this. Is it the feed dog? Is it the cam inside here? Now, conversely, I've been told to deal with short stitch length problem to raise your feed dog up as far up as needed to fix the problem. Well, I currently have my feed dog set to the maximum amount that is set both by the adjuster's manual from Singer from 1936, and it's the maximum physical height that the feed dog will actually travel, okay? And so that's why the feed dog is where it currently is. Another YouTuber mentioned that the teeth should be about 80% exposed from the bottom.
The proper setting is so that 80% of the teeth are exposed through the top of the needle plate.
0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.4, whatever you want. Forget about numbers. Get exactly the needle plate and the feed dog and the needle all flush at the same time, and that's gonna be a perfect measurement.
So we have two conflicting sets of instructions here. We have the feed dog move to be flush with the plate as the needle comes down, and raise the feed dog up to deal with short stitch length. So I have noticed one thing, is that by the time that the needle has reached the needle plate, the feed dog has stopped moving forward. It hasn't gone down yet. In fact, it's barely made that motion to start going down. As you can see right here, it doesn't even begin to start lowering into the plate until after the needle has passed through the hole. Was this designed this way? Is something maladjusted? How do I get my stitch lengths longer? So many questions.